Hello, hello, good morning. Welcome to another ES Futures trading stream. The market has just opened. Market is out of balance. We have a rally yesterday. Has taken this all-time high here. Has moved this all-time high, the overnight all-time high from this level, from this reference. Now it's up here. We have tremendous amount of buying, activity, not buying, selling. No, I don't know what that is. So far, this market showing no interest, right? On the upper side, that's open now. It's selling from the open. Look at this, just selling right there. The gap has been closed. We have a spike in the overnight, very subtle spike. You don't see that much here, but that spike has been rejected. Now tomorrow we have this very important number. We have non-farm payrolls. There have been a lot of talks about this um, adjustment. That was going to be done to the downside for over 700,000, in the past. They overestimated around 700 million in the past year. So that's not a simple thing. That's huge. That number is huge number. Now Nasdaq has not closed the gap. It's viciously attacking the upper side. Let's put this one here. This, my friend, is window trader. I think in my opinion, is the best charting platform there is. It's not cheap though, but it's well worth. Yesterday we have lower volume. The rally didn't attract volume. Let's check what. I'm interested in watching what the bond market is doing now. How the market. It's an inside day. We have an inside day there. Try to replicate what happened yesterday. What about the Dow? There's a lot of fight around that, around the 100 there. Back and forth from the 100. They're trying to sell again from the 100. All the numbers, I am checking what this is. Let me show you why I have those things there. It's not going to, most of the time this is not important at the same day. Look at this. This is after the market close. This is a run-off period. between the 15 minutes, within the 15 minutes after the market close, and this is just seconds, less than a minute before the end of the day. Before 5 p.m., just after 4 p.m. And the pressure is to the downside. So there's a lot of absorption that happens here. This is signals that is a lot selling, but the market is absorbing that selling. But why I say selling here? Because we have this day here to the upside. Sooner or later, the longs or those who don't or cannot take trades home will take profits. That's one. Also the shorts here. The shorts we will be forced to cover as well. We'll have to. We never know exactly what do we have there. We can only speculate. The same thing from yesterday, how these levels here as a mechanical buying here. So if there's a shake off here, maybe can take these two. We have the distributions close here. Before the market close, it closed one or two distributions in the upper side, and we still have two more here. We have an all-time high. Markets are making all-time highs. Markets. Some regarding your question. I use levels for references or purposes, basically. I don't use the levels to trade. For example, and you got to see the market to post your levels, right? I have this, for example, and this one that I do. This one, right? I don't have anything on the upper side. Nothing on the upper side. Right? The lower side, the most important thing for me would be closing these ones here. But why? The question is why you choose these things, right? These levels here. But once this is the high of this range, or this balance, that has failed, right? That breakout has failed. Come back inside, and now we have reached the opposite side of the range. Yeah. For all purposes, this trade that has checked this range here out and this balance as well, by coming inside this, targeting the opposite side, the trade has been complete. This means we have what I am doing here, where I am applying balance guidelines here. This is breakout balance. I don't have anything to monitor the upper side other than the all-time highs, right? And what do I watch here, right? I watch continuation, upside continuation, or rejection. The rejection, what needs to happen, right? What can happen if a breakout is rejected? The first thing is we'll come back inside yesterday's range. That's the first thing. The second thing, come back inside the 10-day range. The third thing, come back inside the 2-day range. And here we go again, right? Is that going to happen? I have no idea. Really, I have no idea. Now, when the market closes this gap, now that changes everything. It did yesterday. We had something here from this day. There's a huge amount of volume. Let me see if I can show that. This is it. Right? I didn't have my charts yesterday. That was a shame, man. This one. All this volume. Notice the volume we have here for example, right? This is, I know, yesterday's very thin, very elongated market, multiple distributions, one, two, three. I won't consider this. This is yesterday we have a trending day. But here, for example, 36,000, 30,000, but it takes the market 8 periods to, you know, to accumulate this volume. This 80,000 was in 1 period only. And that's why I decided to shadow this area. As soon as the market tested or recheck or whatever, the breakout, the rebalancing, the counteraction that we have yesterday, just use this one. Use this area as a support. And here we go. Right? Here we go again. Now, the trading hasn't changed. Very systematic mechanical trading going on here. Where's the low? Right at overnight hardback. I haven't seen a spike here to the upside yet. Also, I haven't seen any activity that could signal like profit taking or hedging. I'm not my bad hedging, but accumulation of bigger, like signaling the end of the action to the upside. I guess those are the words I was looking for. I haven't seen that yet. Man, I wish trading was easy, but um, because the market re-entering previous range, closing the gaps changes many things, man. It really does. Now the upper side. Yesterday, I had this reference in the upper side. Now it is different. I don't have volume now, but I have those huge blocks here out here. It wasn't coincidence. I guess a couple days ago I saw something like that. Where it was. I don't. I guess I don't have it here, do I? Oh, I have it here. And there was something here, right? But then it came after the close as well. Let me see if I got that. Oh yeah, that's what I just showed a couple months ago. These blocks here were similar to the ones that I found here in this area, right? It is weird. It was weird to me. The first thing was weird. That's happening almost the same in the same amount, right? Maybe like 6,000 down here and another 5,000 here. Right? What is new is this one here. Let me see if I can. I guess I showed it yesterday. Oh yeah, I got it here, right here. This one. This is from before yesterday. And this is yesterday. You know? It is impossible to us for us to know what the heck is going on. It's just it's just impossible. We don't know. I can just speculate. All right, Marcus coming back, checking. Look at where Nasdaq is buying from. Be overnight hard back. Overnight hard back. The ES has made a new highs. We have a new high in the ES. Nasdaq has closed the gap. You have a day to the upside. Oh, by the way, I forgot something here. I forgot Cedo. Where is Cedo? 5366. I where this mountain of blocks are. Nasdaq 18646. What? No, that's yesterday. 19074. And last is 1987. Right there. Some huge buying here. Can you see the buying that's happening here? Right? Still some buying comes here in this area. This is good. I can see this is big volume here, big numbers here. I don't know why I have two here. This one is repeating here. I should have only one. Why I have this here? It should be in the right side. Whatever. Okay. High is no good. Low is no good. Market is right at the opening. This can be a counteraction to this overnight inventory that was long. All these longs have been rebalanced. Now this inventory, if there is something to the downside, now is when we may see something to the downside. Otherwise, this is just counteraction to overnight inventory here. There's tremendous pressure now in the Fed to cut rates. The Dow is having a fantastic rally now. You know, the Dow was, remember, we were talking about the Dow, how that index was the one that has the higher odds upside. Because there was a lot of selling coming from the 100. A little bit higher volume today. Well, I did something here. When the market closed this gap and had this little rally here, I just took only one put here, targeting this low here, but the market just didn't have it. It just didn't. Okay, after this high has been taken, it's not having it. That may have been, maybe I am a little too early. No, Nasdaq has left another high that was made in the overnight. You know, I had just decided to. I closed this one. I don't like how this is. I may miss a good opportunity here, but who cares, man? Um, Remember, tomorrow we have non-farm payrolls. The long side has been taken care of. Now, what happened? Okay, what happened? If we have a good number tomorrow, this market may have a big break if we have a we have a good number. Now, all those positions, all those longs, have to be hedged some way, somehow. Did it happen yesterday? Did it happen last week? Don't know. But I guess I setting my expectations for today. Some kind of movement, some kind of hedging that may happen today that can lead, that can give us some opportunities. We may have something. Usually markets gives you couple opportunities. The puts that I have here, the put that I have here has gained like 50 cents, something like that. So there's basically nothing here. The Dow is aiming to the 39,100. Let's see if it can close that distribution there. Really nice, really nice movement the Dow is having. Really nice. This is what I'm talking about. Now we're doing something here in this market because this was the strongest one. You know. Here, just check this out. You know, all the selling here now are being taken care of. The next thing to monitor is this level here. You can't come because this is how trade, right? For the market, the 100 here, right? Taking this can target this one. All right. Now, the overnight inventory has, I would say, has been taken care of now, right? I know it's still buying from this area here. Can you see all this inventory, all the whole overnight is above this area. And trading below will remove this inventory. Nasdaq has taken care of that. Now this is an area. This is not good here. This is not good here. I want to see how mechanical this trading is. We have higher volume today, right? Higher volume than yesterday. I see this a day like a day to the upside. So if I'm going to do anything, I will have the tendency to do some things over the other. I will favor one thing over the other one. But I need to see something here. All of this movement. Right? I got this 60 put here up here, and all this movement has again only 1 point. So it's that's nothing here basically. And that's why the risk was just too high. The risk was increasing. Okay, now the trade is over, and on to the next thing, right? Now regarding the Dow, regarding the Dow, now there's some good weakness here as well. Look at this level here. And it's just about to end. I mean, it couldn't establish one time frame lower here, not yet, right? If this or today, if this high is taken, I guess how much is this high? 217. I don't see it here. This is weird. 300. Oh, this one. 217. This can't be something here. Weekly high. This one is important here. Let's see if we can. It will be a really nice, really strong market to the upside to have this. Inventory. What happened with the inventory here? Inventory was short. Overnight inventory was short in the Dow. Gosh, come on, man. I didn't. Well, I was just. I paid too much attention. Too much. The market I trade the most is the ES. It's my favorite market. Look at where B high is, right? B high is very questionable. B low is very questionable. A high is questionable. A low is questionable as well. So who's doing this thing? Very short-term traders here. Short-term traders are not well known to hold. No, are not in the market to hold their positions. When I do this, I don't like to say what I am doing, right? If I don't like to say that I am taking loans, taking shorts. because that can create a bias. You need to have you need to have your own opinion on the market. We may be and we may have different opinion. We might be in the opposite. You know, we might be opposite to each other. But it's my opinion, right? And we both can do things depending, and that will depend. This is the next thing on what kind of person you are. What kind of person we are. We can be doing different things. I can be selling this, and you can be buying. Why? How come? Right? And we can both can be having success, right? Sometimes it's just like that. But you need to have your own opinion. You need to form your own opinion and start thinking in probabilistic terms. So what do I do here, for example? Huh? What do I do here? I don't have anything clear here. This so far is a continuation of yesterday's. No? You have a trending day yesterday, rebalancing that happened here. This is very misleading. That happens all the time when the market has some rebalancing at the end of the day and causes way up the highs, way up at the highs. And today we're having that. We're having upside. This keeps weakening. We had very questionable base here, multiple distributions, and now it keeps weakening. It keeps getting weaker and weaker. Do this mean it's going to break? I'm not saying that. Right? Yesterday, the only trade I did was long, was to the long side. That was the only thing. Only thing I did. Very mechanical trading here. Something that can happen today. Before I go over there's something I haven't seen. Sometimes it just comes back to my mind. When the market has these kind of things, and there's no excess here. All time high made in the overnight. There's just checks correct, and then there's just a sharp break. I haven't seen this kind of movement. This is rejection. When you have this sharp movement in the opposite direction of what the market is doing, right? That's at the extremes. That's the rejection, the higher prices. And then usually this signals the high of the market. I haven't seen that in more than 2 years, for example. This kind of, yeah, about 2 years. The last thing, Last time I saw, I guess there was a 100 or the 200 moving average somewhere. We have non-excess high, something like that, right? And the market just came back here, like I know at the opening, just shoot its way up, and then boing, did something. I haven't seen that. Now, I guess I want that to happen. Now, tomorrow we have non-final parallels, right? Non-final parallels tomorrow. We have a market making new highs, all-time highs, right? It won't be weird, if the market stays in range way up here as well at these highs. Some kind of like a rotational day today. And we also had this upside day yesterday. It wouldn't be okay. This is something. It wouldn't be rare to see that. You know, this within the pro. This is late pullback low. Late pullback low. I forgot to to mark this level here. I guess this is more important. This one. Let's save it. All right. Do we have something like that in Nasdaq as well? Oh, weak, like, haha. Come on, man. This is very important. Why did I miss this? I missed this. Now this makes sense, right? This pullback in Nasdaq is weaker than the one in the ES because it was right at this level here, and now has been bought, right? Now we have to do another. Now we have kind of like a quote unquote official weak low here. This is non-excess low. This is weak. No, this is non-excess low. Non-excess low here. Today we are 6, I believe. Yes, sir, we are. Let's save this again. Very questionable high, right? Right here. This gives me this. Have an idea who is behind. You need to know who are you. This is a very competitive business, extremely competitive business. And we need to know who are we competing against. Who is our competence? If you have any questions, please just let me know. Comment. You can see, right? One of the things that you need, we must be able to see is the difference, right? Oh, what the heck happened? Oh, what the heck I did here? Oh, it's raining. Just a second, please. We got a nice rain here in Atlanta. I got the dog outside. I thought the dog was outside. Just when she was inside. She's not as stupid as I think she is. That's a joke, of course. Come on. Dogs are very smart animals. All right. I don't know what I was talking. Oh, I was saying we need to be able to identify who is behind the movement. That's the one of the first things that we need to do. You know, what kind of traders, what kind of participants are behind this movement, behind the current movement. You know, we have something here, right? Yesterday we have something here. This is different. The ones we have here are different than the ones we have here. And what we are, this is my opinion. Okay, remember you need to have your own. Is what we are watching here is completely different than yesterday, right? I believe it looks to me like we have the laggards here. You know, those traders that have seen the market have been shorting the market since since it has started to rally, and finally, you know, they just give up. Okay, I'm going to go long now. I'm tired of doing shorting on the market, taking my stops out all the time. Now I'm going to be long because I know, right? Because I know the market is going to keep going higher. You need to realize also that's why we have context, okay? Where the market is. We're applying balance guidelines here. The trade has been completed. The market has reached the opposite side of the 10-day range. What's next? What's the question? A lot of people, a lot of people has two jobs. A lot of traders have two jobs. They kind of like try to complement their incomes. You know, you have a main job. Let's do this thing again. You know, let's put it up here. You have many people have two jobs, right? You have a main job, and then you have trading, right? Trading. Okay, I don't need to do much. I just need to make $50 a day, or 100 days, $100 a day. Ooh, if I can make $200 a day, that would be great, right? Which are valid, valid goals that we may have, but the realistic thing, you know, in realistic terms, you know, we need to understand first that trading, okay, trading is a business, it's a career. You can be a carpenter, you can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer, teacher, accountant. There's a lot of people. Every career in the world, every type of career or profession is it's here in this market, right? But when you think, if you want to be a good carpenter, you want to be a good accountant, you want to be a good doctor, a good lawyer, a good plumber, or whatever career profession you do have, right? You don't think, okay, you don't go into that field thinking, okay, I'm going to make huge, good money, right? Probably you have checked how much a doctor does a year, how much a lawyer does a year, per hour, per month, what is the average salary of an accountant, what's the average salary of a carpenter or a plumber, right? All of these careers, right? A plumber can do as much as a doctor. Carpenter can do as much as an accountant. You know, we all have, but it requires, getting in here and match, for example, match this income needs a lot of dedication, a lot of time, effort. But even, you know, the fact that you are an accountant, it doesn't mean you're going to make a lot of money right away. It didn't even mean that you are going to do lots of money. You need to put the effort, right? But for some reason, and I found similarities. The closest thing that I can find is gym, right? People that goes to the gym, right? For some reason, people have the tendency to believe that they are going to be making money just for the fact that I open an account that allows me to trade. I'm going to be making money right away. Same that happens in gym. In the people that goes to gym, right? Okay, I'm going to lift a couple of weights, and in a couple of weeks I'm going to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's just dreaming, right? Unrealistic dreams. I would call it dreams, right? Because that's what it is. It's a dream, right? Can dreams become true? Yes, it can. But you need to make the dream true. You need to put the effort. You need to do your homework, dedicate the time, right, to do this. And when you have two careers, we have one career, and then you have another one, a spare one, as a trade. You are not taking. A lot of people don't take this business seriously. A lot of people. I have a career from nine to five, from 9 to 5. No, time because I have access to the computer. I can while I'm working. I'm going to do a couple of trades. Right? When or during my break, I have a break at 10 p.m. at 10 a.m. Another break at 12. I have 30 minutes here. I have 15 minutes here. They come to the market and really do things. They don't know the risk they are taking. They have no idea what kind of risk they are taking. Most people think that risk is I go short here and I risk this much, $50, $100. That's my risk. They have no idea what risk is. Right? The risk has nothing to do with the amount of money that I am expecting to lose. What's the risk here in this market? What's the risk of being long? What's the risk of being short? Well, what's the risk of being short? It's just a completely weird. It's a completely different way, right? To quantify risk, to assign risk, to calculate risk. Now, if you are one of these persons, I'm not saying you leave this, but understand that the risk you are taking by doing this. Right? If you don't have time to dedicate to do your homework here, because if you're an accountant or plumber or whatever, you will do your homework for your job. You will have to do your research, check what is this? How the accountant called the books? Check the laws if you're a layer. Check the city, county codes if you're a carpenter, if you're a plumber or electrician. All those things. You have to keep yourself. The same thing happens in trading as well. If you don't have time, you have to allow yourself. If you set doing 50, 100, $200 a day, it's also very unrealistic. I'm not saying it cannot happen, right? But you are forcing yourself. You're setting unrealistic goals, right? Because you are setting goals. I don't have goals when I trade because it's not up to me. I don't know if I go short or long. I don't know if I am going to have a profit. I don't know if my trade is going to work. I have no idea. So to begin, the first part I am starting with the wrong foot. I have no idea what's going. I am assuming that the market is going to work, and the market has to give me this, give me X, Y, Z amount of money, and I have no idea what's going to happen. I am, I'm blindfolding myself though. The market has to give me this. It's the mindset when I have goals. I don't know what the market is going to do. I really have no idea. I'll give you one example. There was one day that I trade this prop firms, right? When you start learning, I suggest also you can use these films to learn. The goal when you are using prop films is to not to make money, is to learn how to trade. Right? And I cannot teach that. Nobody can teach that how to trade. There's a way somebody can give you some guidelines of what to watch, and you will come out with a strategy of how to trade, because that will be only and that's for you and only you. And mine is not going to fit yours, because mine it's built according to my way of being, what kind of person I am, and you are a different person. Oh, and, to close, this is something that I was giving you about regarding goals. Is I had this, I have used a deal that they have, right? And I thought the market was too long at the time. It was just too long, excessively long, and very, in the what I thought was the laggard stage, and I decided to be in the short side. I think I have 2, 3, 4 accounts, and all the trades I had placed work, right? All the trades. And I think I had to make. Let's put a number on it. Let's see. I had to make like one account. I had to make 1,500, and the other one had to make 3,000, something like that. And all them get like kind of like 2 points before reaching that goal, right? That goal. Before what I want to highlight is this, right? It's because I had a goal. I was expecting something. I didn't take profits, right? I didn't close the trade because I wanted that thing, because in my mind was the goal, right? And all those accounts were closed. They just not take the profits away, but even they went in the other way. They were all the way to the opposite side, right? And the accounts were closed. The good thing were they were prop accounts, but that's just that you have once the goal sets in your mind. That's a really, really dangerous situation, because and another thing is also get rid of a P&L in your charts. Don't look at that. There is only one thing that you need to look at here, and that's the market. That's this thing. What is going on here? That's what you need to look at. Nothing else matters. If you're constantly looking at your P&L, what will happen is you are getting distracted. You are distracting yourself. You're getting your mind out of the market. You're focusing on something that you should not focus. It has nothing to do. The money that you do here, or here, has nothing to do with your job. If you are a good carpenter building a house, you don't build a house thinking the money that you're going to do. You just build a house thinking, um, I am within codes. Is this job good? Because what I want is I don't want a customer calling me to complain. What I want is a customer calling me to give me more jobs. Same things here, 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 here. You don't think money here, but in trading, people is constantly looking at P&L. I have a goal. My goal is, okay, the market is going to rally 20 points. My goal is this. The market can come one tick here, 1 point below this. I'm not going to take profits because it has to take. That's the thing. You are watching the P&L and you are not watching the market anymore. That's the danger. Okay? You got to be, this job is extremely focused. This is not gambling here. When you gamble, right? When you gamble, you have you have no influence, and what the outcome is going to be of your bet or the bet that you place. Once you place a bet, when you are gambling, you will have two potential outcomes. You will either lose or you will either win. You have no influence. You can do nothing. Like you can cry, you can cheer, you can do whatever. You can do some magic tricks, or you can hire a shaman, but has no influence in what the outcome of that bet is going to be. You are going to lose or you are going to win. Doesn't matter what you do. In trading, that doesn't happen. To begin with, I don't know what the market is going to do when I place a bet. Okay, I would place a bet basing my position in the short or long on probabilities. The same thing, I can get a win or I can get a loss. But to take the loss or to take the win, I have to do something. Right? I am the one who has to take action. To take the profits or to take the losses. It is easier when you take profits. It's not that easy though. Okay? It's not that easy. It's easier than taking losses. Because nobody wants to lose. Well, nobody wants to lose. It's going to be easier for you to take profits than to take losses. And still, there's going to be lots of people that are going to lose because they don't took profits when they could. Right? They may have, for example, here, they might have seen the market coming up here, but no, I want the market to come up here. Right? I want the market just comes back here. They may have a really good, nice profit, right? Starting here, for example, right? And now they are down here. They didn't take profits here. They're not taking losses here, and the market keeps going lower and lower and lower, right? That's why I say this is not gambling. And whoever say the market is gambling, this is just plain wrong. It's not that kind of business. If you have that mindset, I think you are for a rude awakening here. The market is going to slap you until you learn the lessons. And I can say all these things, right? And this is just human nature. This is how we are. I was taught all these things that I'm just telling you now. But of course, I am smarter than everybody else, right? That's not going to happen to me. I am different. I am part of the 3% or the 5% that is successful. This is not going to happen to me. Of course not. And most of us learn the hard way. Getting into trading, the guys, there's a lot of misinformation here. Lots of misinformation here. You will find gurus, teachers, telling you do this, do that. Okay, let's put how to make 500 bucks trading futures. Let's do that. Level it. 30,000 views, 40,000 views, 33,000 views. Profit per day, there's a goal. 72 views, 24,000. 93 5% winning rate. 13,000, 86,000. You will find a lot of these people out, you know. And check this. $900, $400, you know. These are very old, right? These have more than I believe more than 5 years. For example, 7 years. In 7 years, has made 22,000 views. 7 years. In 1 year, this guy has made more. In 9 months, he has made. Right? And people feel attracted to that. You know, this is easy money. No, my friends, trading is one of the hardest business. For me, it's the hardest thing I have ever done in my life. Now let's check this out. All these markets are doing different things now. The Dow has just ended the counteraction to overnight inventory. Nasdaq is an inside day so far. It's attempting to establish a rally. You know, it's attempting to establish one time frame higher. We have no idea what the ES is doing. Okay? All these doing different things. What the Dow? What the Russell is doing? Look at this. You know, Russell is the weakest index. Look at how many times was bought from this level here, and now this is the same thing that happened here in the Dow. Now this is what I was thinking. Okay, the Dow was the one that has better odds of upside, but two things can happen, right? We may have some upside here, or this could be just a shake off of the shorts that are here, taking these ones out. Remember, we got the 50 here as well, right there, right? Now, this could be something like, you know, let's remove the shorts and then now break. But this is one time frame higher here. Can you see? This market is going higher here. Yesterday we also were talking about the risk the shorts were taking here. Each time that they try to short, you know, but each day that was passing by, they were having less and less and less and less now. All right, it is 10:40 a.m. Unless you have any questions, I will be calling it a day. Remember, be patient, have patience. And I wish you guys a wonderful rest of the day. Happy trading and stay safe.